Hello. Hello. Well, this is interesting. Well, yeah, we'll be starting shortly. Podcast number 2. Today we'll got a couple topics for everybody today. I think this will be a pretty interesting one. We're probably only going to go on for about an hour, so yeah, we'll be starting shortly. All right, everybody. So we'll be hopping on in quite like probably like 5 seconds. Just waiting for the rest of the boys to get in. But it's gonna be a pretty good night tonight, I think. So we'll see. I hope you guys liked the vid. It was pretty good. Just give me 1 second. Hello, Dylan. Hello.
So, it's only you and me on
I think
now.
so for now. We're trying to get We're trying to get Low Sean, but it's given some time, so it's taking a second because he's not at home right now. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so brilliant, it worked. So yeah, I told them to hop in the chat, and yeah, I just have to add him. Um, I'm still a little new to this Discord shit, so yeah, we gotta figure it out, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It should be sending it to Emerhan, and now I'm gonna send it to trying to send it to there he is. Brilliant. All right. Hello, hello.
You.
Oh, geez, man, you're loud. You're pretty loud.
Oh,
Let's
thank
turn you down a little.
down.
Yeah, let's turn you down a little bit, buddy. So, hey, bud. I'm gonna transition. Get the cooler background up in here now.
Who's turning onions?
That's
Devin?
no, that's Burlo.
From a different account.
Can you all do me a favor and back away from the fucking mic? Y'all are really loud right now.
Me?
Just turn us down.
Yeah, Loesch.
Right click on-
Sorry, not you, Loesch. I meant Dylan. You're loud as hell, buddy.
If you right click on the name, you can
Yep,
lower the
doing it right
volume.
now. Doing it right now.
Word.
Yep. All right, Dylan, you should be good now. Oh, now you're a little too low. I always hate this shit. Trying to troubleshoot. This isn't my cup of tea. Talk to me, Dylan.
Hello?
Oh, perfect, buddy. All right, much better. How you boys doing? What you guys do today?
Nothing much. I'm over watching the UFC fights at Burlers.
Yeah.
Yep. It's a good time.
I hope so.
There's no background noise, right? Shouldn't be. Because they're pretty quiet in there. So, how you been, Alan?
Just been chilling, man, you know. Not too much has been going on. Yesterday was kind of wild with work, but you know how it is. So, you know.
Yeah, work yesterday?
The other day I did. I didn't have work yesterday, but you know,
Oh, yeah. Yes, it was the fucking storm.
yeah.
Was it the storm?
What's up?
It was raining yesterday, right?
No, it wasn't raining. No, actually, it was raining. Yeah, it was raining kind of hard yesterday. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, you had no internet, Alan?
Yeah, it was kind of rough, honestly. I was like, all right, well, I guess I'm not gonna be trying to finish the new vid, which has been really fun. I very much enjoyed. I was working on that one for a while. I even put a couple backing tracks behind me too, so it would kind of really have some, you know, some fun with it.
Well, I have some great news.
What's up? Did you get the?
I told you about the cajon has been ordered.
Oh, no way.
The Yeti has been bought.
Oh, brilliant, brilliant, buddy.
Bought the blue Yeti Mini. And it's blue, I think, or
Mhm.
it's black.
I mean, it doesn't really matter the color, honestly,
The
but
store said he has the full size one and he loves this. So
that's good though.
yeah.
I like that. That sounds good. So yeah, so we gotta start working on Gone Forever, the 3 Days Grace song. So hopefully, you know, it comes out the way that we want it to, you know. I have a really
Oh,
good idea for what I would like you to do and how it should go, but obviously like you get full creativity on it, man. So
word, word.
yeah,
I'm having a
so
great night. I got a drinky poo and a
got
sunglasses.
got a drinky poo.
Yeah,
uh,
Trailer Park Boys.
yeah, I remember when I was there last time, I watched the first like 3 episodes with you before we had
Mm-hmm.
to start bebopping back. It was a good time. I actually really liked Trailer Park Boys. It was it was pretty interesting. Way different than Letterkenny though. I do admit. I see why
Oh yeah.
people are like. I see why people are like, yeah, this is not the same, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but yeah, yeah. This upcoming week, I'm gonna be pretty busy with stuff, but I'm definitely gonna try to keep practicing and going through the motions of the band stuff, so we can keep getting into it, you know.
I think next week is 4 day. With Columbus Day
Oh,
coming
really?
up.
Brilliant. That's good to know. Cause
Wait, let me check
I w-
the fucking calendar. Yeah, Columbus Day is on Monday.
all right, that's good. So we should be waiting on Montoya. By the way, Dylan, you'd be a little bit mad at me. I what do you call it? I got a new tat.
Okay.
I wish I could show it on stream, but um I don't really want to turn my camera on.
That's where
Yeah. It's kind of dark
must
in
be
my room
nice.
right now, so
Must be nice.
what being able to use my camera?
No, not having to fucking work.
I mean, I was up till like 2300 the other day. Actually, no, I didn't get back until
Dude, I'm
like
going to work.
midnight at
I'm going to
1.
work today. I'm going to work tomorrow.
Yeah, but you're gonna get a comp day most likely.
Maybe.
You're probably gonna get a comp day, buddy. I'm pretty sure you
We'll
could
see.
like yeah, I'm pretty sure you could like file a report if you don't get a comp day.
Yeah.
Hey Losh, can you do me a favor?
What's up?
Can you mute yourself, hop in the stream, and just make sure everything's going well? I can't really do it from my side, so
Yeah, sure.
yeah. Okay, cool.
I can
Thanks.
talk. Join it on my phone.
Yeah, this one.
5, 4, 3, 2. Just keep like a conversation going. So
Yeah.
I can hear both of you.
So we got 3 topics for today, boys. I wanted to wait until
Dylan to talk.
Yeah.
Just because, like I heard you on the stream and you sounded good, but I don't know what we sound like.
Okay. Yeah, I got you. So we got 3-ish topics for today. So we got the first one is going through your partner's phone. I've always wondered about what other people think, and I know Dylan's a pretty big fan of not giving a fuck about it, and he'll always be like, "What you doing?" And I don't mind telling him because it's not like I have something to fucking hide, but you know, it's just weird like thinking about it from like a different perspective, you know?
I mean, it's more fun putting shit on there. Just like, what are you hiding?
Yeah, yeah, I feel you, Dylan. So, but yeah, no, that's gonna be the first topic, and we're gonna kick it off when the other boys come in. I'm gonna check on them right now just to see if
Great news.
they're
Me and
doing all
Dylan
right.
sound great.
Oh, you do? Brilliant.
Yep.
Brilliant. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna mute myself real quick. You guys could, chat it up. I'm just gonna check on the boys.
Dylan, what were you doing for work last couple of days?
Today, I literally had to drive a Humvee down to like a railroad track just so it can be loaded up to Louisiana. But no, that's gonna take a hot minute since there's a bunch of other like trucks and Humvees that have to be that has to be like loaded onto. Like
Right.
today and tomorrow is me just doing that.
Cool.
Yeah. This week was a bit more chill. This is like sports competitions week, basically.
Nice. Are you playing any sports? Or is like everyone
No,
play?
well, you have like two options: play a sport or drink. Yes.
Oh yeah, I told you about the military bulletin.
Yeah.
Cool thing.
How was that?
I haven't gone yet. Go on November 4th.
Oh, November 4th.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Yeah, just be careful though.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
I'm there with one of my friends. I haven't known him for that long, but we've worked together a lot. And when you work together, I think you become friends quickly. I think it's the same thing in the army. You can become good friends with somebody in a short amount of time when you're
Alright,
working
I
a lot
am
of shifts
back.
with them. What up? What is the ETA and the other boys?
So Montoya is at work right now, and
Where's he
he's
working?
like the only. I don't remember honestly. I think he's still at the Mickey D's. I'm not sure.
He quit there. Wow.
I thought he did. He was like he can kind of go in and out whenever he wants. Pause. Um, so
He's
yeah,
an on-call McDonald's worker. They call him in, I
not
think,
so
just
much.
because
It's kind of just like, hey, can I come
I
in?
know.
And
I'm just,
I think that's how it
I'm
usually
yanking his
goes.
chain. I'm yanking his
And
chain.
Boogie's on
Nobody
his
can-
way back.
Great.
So Losh,
Well,
by the way,
I'd love to keep it going until Chris gets back, just so we can say hi to him, see how his day's been,
yeah, I feel
and
you.
then we can end it. If he gets back around 10, I don't know when
Yeah,
he's gonna get back.
I'm hoping he gets back pretty soon. So,
Hmm.
Boogie's on his way back right now. He's about 30 minutes away, so he might make it. We're not sure. So,
You want me to answer your questions, since me and you are the only two of us that are in a relationship?
uh, so yeah, I don't know. So yeah, topic going through your female's phone or your significant other's phone. So me personally, I think it's a little bit dangerous to actually go through and do it because
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of times, like the chance of you actually finding something, you know,
Mm-hmm.
is pretty low. And
Excuse me.
if you actually do find something, then like
Mm-hmm.
congratulations, like you saved yourself some time, right? You can break it off real quick and then carry on with yourself, but I think it's a little bit of a dangerous game. Like it's a bit of a risk to do it because then once you do it, hypothetically you find something that is fine, like it's 100% okay, but then it becomes something that you're like, oh damn, you know what, i'm gonna I'm gonna like be a dick about this, and then now you're being an asshole for no reason, you know what I mean?
Right. Right.
And I feel like that's really bad. And I think the level of trust that you would have would just completely just be gone. And then once you do that, once you lose all trust, man, that's really it. Like,
Yeah. Then
what are you gonna do? Yeah, right. Like, what are
Yeah.
you gonna do? Like, you can't, when relationships are built off of like trust and stuff, man. Like,
Yeah.
it just seems kind of like how like you can't really like keep going. I mean, and then there's those weird scenarios in which you do actually like you go through and you see nothing and you're like, wow, this is awesome. Like
Mm-hmm.
she's good to go, or like, I don't have to worry about anything, you know. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I think
Well, like,
I think it's a pretty dangerous game. So
yeah. I'd agree, but like, I'd say like me and my girlfriend like we're very joking about it, and neither of us do it either. Like we'll be like next to each other, hanging out, like
Yeah.
when we're hanging out, like on the couch or whatever, and I'll be like doing something on my phone, like answering one of the boys or what have you,
Yeah.
or texting my mom, and
I text my mom.
I'll like
Mama.
Yeah.
I'll like feel her head near my shoulder. And I'll be like, "Oh, you looking?" Like jokingly,
Yeah. Yeah.
and like she'll obviously laugh off and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I'd say that's really it.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I've
And like
had.
she does
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
same
Carry on.
thing jokingly.
By the way, buddy, you're cutting a little bit in and out, so it's kind of hard to hear you, just a little bit.
All right. How about now? Sound good?
Yeah, sounds a little bit better, but I think it might just be
All
the
right.
connection because you're in. I'm pretty sure you're in Brillo's basement, aren't you?
No. I'm at his apartment, and
Oh,
I'm
that's
not
even
telling.
worse. I forgot you're in South Orange.
No, he has internet. He has
uh,
good.
Maybe it's on my
I think the
side then,
connection's
but
fine.
oh, okay, good.
Yeah, I'm not
I
sure.
don't know. Maybe it's just my
I think I
headphones
was
cutting in
also a
and
little
out.
bit further away from the mic, so I
I
just
feel
got
you.
closer to the.
Okay,
So
I
I
feel
think
you.
I'm good.
Um, I don't know. Personally,
Sorry, yeah.
I've had a lot of experiences where going through the phone was always the worst scenario, and
Yeah, like I'd never
I
go
had
through the phone.
yeah, like and it could be like
It's like
anything,
you said,
right?
there's
Like
no point.
even just like kind of going on their Insta just to like kind of mess around with
Yeah,
on the Insta, just to, like see like just kind of scrolling through like how you do on your phone, but with theirs. It seems really weird, but I've seen other people that are like that, and something will like the chance. I feel like it's weird, like the chance of something popping up where it's either like somebody's like it's like their ex, but they still follow them, or it's like just a dude that would make you maybe self-conscious, and then you start thinking to yourself like, holy crap, like she still looks at other guys as if I feel like that's something that could affect people pretty badly. So and there's this one guy who when I was younger I got really bored and I was like, you know what, let's check this guy out, let's see what he's doing. And he was talking about like how to be a man. What's that guy's name? Andrew, is it Andrew Tate or whatever?
Yeah.
The guy who like
yeah.
the dude who like is super misogynistic or whatever, but like
You got
he's
red pill.
not. Yeah. No, I mean like I don't know, he's kind of like that. Like he'll just teach about quote unquote being a dude or like how to get babes or whatever. Cuz I'm young, I don't really know, and I'm kind of like, you know what? Let's check it out. Like what's the worst that could happen? I wasted a 10 minute 10 minutes of my life, like it's whatever. And he posted something about that where it's like you don't want to look through somebody's phone cuz you don't know what's on there, and if something does pop up,
Right.
then like again, yeah, like I said before, congratulations, you found something. But like it seems like it always just leads down the bad path.
Yeah.
So
Or have you ever been with a girl that gave you shit for like who you follow on Instagram?
oh my gosh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I've had that before, and I was like, okay, I'll just
Yeah.
unfollow
We know them pretty well.
them. That's how you.
Yeah.
That's how you
I
build
know I
trust.
know y'all definitely know
But I
about
also unfollow
about
if
the
I don't care.
past, but
Uh,
yeah, I mean, but like, why do you have to? Does that not lead into like a toxic relationship? Don't you think? Like that seems like it's pretty
well,
toxic, and I've been
I
told
think it's just like
before, like
I think it's a
it's
self confidence thing,
you think?
and like it was the girl just being like a little self conscious, and you just like cheer her up and give her confidence. Then
So
that's like not the
so
worst thing. Like if you're just like
yeah,
no, like obviously I'm not
mm,
like searching for other girls or whatever. Like obviously I'm with you. I like you, and that's the reason I'm with you, like sort of thing.
yeah,
And
yeah,
that will hopefully give her confidence and hopefully like bolster the relationship instead of like you said destroy it. It's possible that it could, but if both the people are adults about it, I don't think so.
yeah. But you like, you know, at our age, it's kind of like
I just
it's
mean,
kind of weird. Like, which that also leads into the next topic of college kids and or dating in 2022. But I guess we'll get into that a little bit later. Hopefully, when the boys show up, because Montoya said he's actually on
yeah,
the way right now.
that is
But and we'll get their
sweet.
insight on this as well. But yeah, I don't know, man. Uh,
Yeah, well, you've even told me that there's people who are like irresponsible in the army, and that blows my
oh,
mind.
dude, it's terrible. Like
Like,
I've had
yeah,
dudes that I
It's
know.
insane.
do you guys have people who act like children?
Oh, dude,
Yes.
yeah, 100%.
All right. Well, I won't disclose the gym I work at, but I work at a gym that costs $2,400 a year to go to.
Ah,
Give you
I
a
do
rough
remember you told me about this.
$200
Yeah.
a month.
Yep.
Very expensive gym. And I've noticed that these are highly successful people. These are people who work in medicine, people who made good amounts of money for them.
Yeah, yeah.
And if you say no to them, they throw a fucking hissy fit. Or like there'll be people that I don't want to. There'll be people that work
starts
at
venting on
that also work
starts
at the
venting on
building.
the stream. Yeah.
That also works at the building, and they act like children too. And it's
Let
like
it out,
you're
Loesch.
an
Let it
adult.
all out. Let it all out, buddy.
Like you're an adult, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Sorry. Like what I've noticed is that adults are big kids. Adults are adults until they don't get what they want, and then some
Yeah.
of them will.
100%. Like, dude, look at
Because
my dad, bro. My dad is a great example of that, bro. We all know how my dad is. He's just like that. I've talked to my dad, and my dad will just flat out say, like, yeah, I'm just a big kid. And my mom will
Yeah.
call him that all the time, and it's hilarious.
Well,
Just
some people are
watching him
just
be like
used
that.
to getting whatever they want. Like even people with that much money, they're used
Yeah.
to getting what they want because they could just pay for it if they really want to.
Well,
When you say no to them for whatever reason,
yeah, I take it back a little bit. My dad doesn't really, and my dad doesn't get what he wants. He's just kind of like, wow, okay, well, whatever, fuck it.
yeah.
But
Like perfect example. There
yeah,
was a power outage at the gym not too long ago,
no, okay,
and we had to evacuate everybody from the gym for insurance reasons. It's not like
yeah, I feel you.
I don't know why. It's just like you have to evacuate. It's what we're told to do.
Hold on, hold on, hold on,
And
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Before you finish, pause. Do you are you about to say that there was a dude, this like big dude who's like a doctor, and he's like, hold on, bro, I don't care if the lights are out. I want to finish my set.
no.
Oh, okay,
So
okay, okay.
like multiple people were like the fucking power's out, and they're like, oh, can I go take a shower? And I'm like, no, there's no fucking hot water.
Can I take a
There's no light.
shower? Dude's like, but
And
bro, how am I
they're
supposed to
like,
get
come
these
on, man. And
gains?
I'm like, no, get changed and leave. And so multiple people are like, oh, the lights are still on, and then I go, they're emergency lights.
I mean,
Like,
yeah,
like
emergency
they're
for the
lights on a
gains,
backup
bro.
generator, on a backup generator for like so people don't fucking die.
Listen, it's emergency for the gains. It's not
It's
actually for their
when there's
health.
fire or something like that. I
It's
think.
not.
I was
It's
like,
no. You're looking
I'm
at it
just sitting there
wrong.
like I get paid $14 an hour.
To tell
It's let me
you
do my
to tell you
job.
to get the fuck
Like,
out of.
yeah.
I clean the weights and I tell you to get out. That's all I do. Let me do my job,
It's just
please.
like, I don't want to do this, man. Like, I know you don't want to leave. I don't want you to leave.
Like, yeah, you
It's like I don't want to ruin your day.
you give me
I'm
tips
told to.
sometimes,
Yeah.
bro.
It's like I
Literally,
like you.
oh my gosh,
You're
I've
a nice guy.
dude, I feel you, man. There's times at work where I have that same thing where I'm like, bro,
Yeah.
you gotta take your meds, and they'll be like, yeah, okay, I got you, doc. And later, later they'll maybe like, let's say halfway through the week, I'll ask them again, like, hey man, how's your let's say it's like an ankle, they're having like ankle problems, or like, because you
Right.
know that's like the main thing that most dudes will have, and so I'll be like, hey man, how's your ankle? And they'll be like, oh, it's still hurting, doc. Like, I don't know. And I've been taking the meds like you told me to, but like, you know, they still not helping, so I stopped. And I'm like, what? And they're like, yeah, man, I don't want to rely on the drugs, bro. And I'm like, bro, it's not drugs, it's Tylenol. And he's like, yeah, man, I've taken like 10,000 grams of Tylenol before. I'm like, dude, like,
That's not the point.
Yeah, like I just work here, man. Like I'm just trying to
Yeah.
help you out. If like
So have you ever put somebody on
I can't force
antibiotics and
you.
they didn't take the whole round?
Yeah, legit. And then they're like, Doc, my tattoo got
The
infected.
infection came back.
The infection,
Yeah.
yeah, my ringworm came back. I'm like, oh really? Why? Why do you think that is? Like, tell me. Come on, you're the doctor. Like, like you have a lot of certs. I know you do. Oh,
When was the last
you're
time?
CLS
When
qualified.
was the last time you put cream on it? When it started going away. When was that? A month ago.
Bro, literally, like, that's how it is. And it's kind
Yeah.
of like, whatever, but
I did that once with a round of antibiotics. Luckily, I was fine.
yeah,
But
there is like a time where you could be like, all right, you know what, I'm gonna stop now. You know, like if you could
like
see
for
like
me, it was strep
great
throat,
improvement.
and when I stopped taking it,
Yeah,
I was like mostly fine, and there was only like 2 or 3 days left, so
yeah,
I I survived.
I feel you. Can you give me 1 second, Loesch?
Go right ahead.
I'm just gonna be changing the playlist up in here.
I can
Let's
speak my
go
phone.
for. Did you hear it in the stream when you checked it out?
I did. It sounded good.
Okay,
You
cool.
want me to go double? I'll go double check.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Yeah,
Alright, cool.
I'm gonna switch to the hip hop. Never mind, I take it back.
Going to Jubei's.
We're going to
A guy
synth.
named Tech and a guy named Justice Xavier, both very good, like chill rappers.
I'm not sure if you know, I'm not sure if it'll be good for stream though. That's the thing. So I have music that was you know, I did some research and it said that we're not gonna have any problems with it. So you know, it's what it is. But yeah, man. Um, but getting back on topic, yeah, going through someone's phone personally, no go for me. Like I'll if I think there's an issue with my girl or anything, then I will ask and I'll be like, you know what, man? Like, what's going on? You're different. Like, I can tell when shit's like different, so um yeah, personally yeah, it's a straight full no go for me. Um but so being in college, right? Because me and Dylan aren't in college, right? How is like the life over there? Brian the other day was he was telling me about some stuff and I was like, this is weird. Like this is pretty
Right.
weird. And
If you would like, I can bring in Barillo. He's had some
yeah, actually,
experience. He's
yeah.
lived down here.
Let me speak with Barillo. Yeah, let's bring him in.
Alright.
Let's bring him in.
Yeah. Give me like a minute or two.
Yeah, no
Be
problem.
right back. Here's a question for you guys. Would you like to like
Sure.
explain what those like? I don't know. That's a question you can really answer. Like the irresponsibilities in the army that like go on, but like I don't know if you guys
The
ever got class to talk about.
irresponsibilities in the army. So, okay, Dylan, do you want to go first or shall I?
You can.
Okay, so personally, and one of my dudes explained it perfectly. The army is like a big game of telephone, right? So something will come down from what we like to call the big wigs, right? Just basically your bosses, right? And then that gets disseminated to each of the people that are above you, but not as high as they are. And usually things don't get told right. So you end up either doing something wrong or maybe even getting in trouble for it. But it's pretty common for that situation to happen. But you're usually like, when am I gonna get messed up for this? Like when am I gonna get dropped for this? Because smoking is getting smoked is still a thing. But supposedly, Dylan, I don't know if you heard about this, but there's a new regulation now that talks about if you are gonna smoke a Joe, you have to drop with them. Did you hear about that?
Nope.
Yeah, I don't know how true that is. I just heard it through the
Didn't
grapevine.
follow
Again,
it up.
again, Army being big game of telephone, just like right now, But I don't know. I don't know what regulation it is or what anything about it, but you know, um, honestly, like, yeah, to me, that's like the biggest problem with it. Just the lack, like the problems with communication, and it's a little different when you're out and about in like the field, or like you're in a, I guess you could say, war zone situation. But you know, it varies, and it also depends on like your leadership and who your bosses are, because some people, they don't mind coming straight up to you, even though that's technically not how it works. There's like different people and certain like guys you're not supposed to talk to because they're higher rank than you or something like that. But usually, if you've been there with them for a while and they know what you could do and you trust them, like they'll be cool with you. So, yeah, for me personally, just communication is probably the worst. Could be better, definitely, 100%. Um, yeah. So Dylan, what do you think?
What I think. Uh, it literally depends like where you go and like what kind of people are
Mm,
there.
yeah, that's true.
Some are just treat you like children,
Yep,
or just they're just by your rank.
yep.
Others are just homies. Others
Oh,
like
yeah, I 100% agree. Yeah,
others are fun to work with. They're just but they can't get shit done. Or
yeah,
and then you just have like people you don't want to work with, but they're like okay people.
yep.
Like you don't want to be associated with them.
Yeah, there's a lot of dudes that I agree. They're not the best. Like when I was in AIT, um, I was told like don't go and make friends. Like for the first like couple months, watch you should watch everybody and see. Um, but besides that, it's like you just gotta really be careful because there's people that you'll go out with and there's people that you'll see and they'll try to hang out with you and they'll be like, "Hey, let's go drink," but it's like on a Monday or something. You know what I mean? Like, and then when you drink, you might get hungover, and then when you're hungover, you might sleep in. Then you miss your hit times, first calls, stuff like that. Lose rank. Life is pretty crappy. Um,
DUIs, DUIs are pretty prevalent.
yeah, DUIs are kind of an issue. Um, I'm not gonna really get into how much how frequent it is or like about my works situations with DUIs and stuff, but you know, it really depends. I've had people like I just met a dude from Hawaii because I was helping out with the EIB, Dylan,
Hmm.
and he was telling me like, yeah, dude, I love Hawaii. I'm probably gonna like continue only in Hawaii though, and I'm probably gonna move here, and it's awesome. This place kind of ass, and I'm like, yeah, I 100% feel you. And he's like, but I'm only here for another week, so and I don't mind it too much. And I'm like, oh, buddy, if you were here for a long time like I have been, which honestly it's not that long, but if you've been here for a minute, then you would understand our struggles. So, um, yeah, dude, I'd hate to talk about work, but I think it's kind of good to like let other people know because something Dylan that is pretty weird is a lot of people think about us is like just like everyone's gotten a kill before, like a confirmed kill. Everyone's been deployed and seen war and stuff, you know what I mean? But like,
That's not really the case. There's like
yeah, not at
a
all.
whole bunch of like jobs which you can do, which doesn't even involve like physical stuff.
Yeah, legit. Like look
All
at
it comes
cooks,
down to they work sometimes.
cooks,
Which is human.
mechanics. They don't do anything. Well,
Nope.
besides their job, you know, which even then it's not as much as most people think. Um, but yeah, and I that whole stolen valor thing, I'm kind of like, I
Okay.
don't know, like I don't know. But one thing that I do, I kind of hate it, but I also kind of like it, is how people will kind of distinguish you. You know what I mean? Like if you're a veteran or like an ex-vet, like it is something that is tagged to you for like the rest of your life. Um,
Yeah.
like do you remember when we went down to see Doug in South Carolina and that's all he would be like. He was like, "Oh, these are my buddies from the army. Like they don't go here." Bro, honestly, I'm not a big fan of that. I kind of
Yeah.
hate it when
Yeah.
people do that because it's kind of like, let me speak for myself, but like I kind of see how it is, you know. I feel like it does give a little bit of a boost. Um, but yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I think it's got its perks a little bit, but it's not as much as people think. Like honestly, it's at the end of the day, it's just another job, like in my opinion. Like
Hmm.
most of the time when stuff is going wrong and people ask you questions, you literally just say and end with like, "Yeah, man, I just work here." Like that's really the best answer you can give because you don't know anything, especially when you're at like a lower level, like we are. So, you know, actually, speaking of Dylan, there was a time before, and even now, I kind of want to become an E5, like, or even a corporal, you know. Uh,
Yeah.
yeah, I honestly think at least ending my career, like I kind of want to end out as a E5, honestly. I think that'd be nice. Like I've always wanted to like have like I know I'm a fucking idiot right now. Like I'm a junior medic. So
Hmm.
like I fall under a senior and who has a lot more experience for the most part. Um ironically, I've been on the line longer, but she honestly does have more experience. She's great, but you know, like I want to be in that position. I don't want ever want to be a senior medic. I'd be fine like ending out my career in like the aid station and teaching dudes about the line and setting them straight when they have to be set straight. Not like smoking them, just telling them and trying to put them in the right direction because there was a lot of dudes that um I've had about two to like three who have kind of led me in a good direction. Um, but I definitely think the army is 100% like I remember when I was joining and they told me like you're either going to stay in for 20 years because you had good leadership or you're going to get out because within your first contract because you're going to be just kind of treated terribly or a lot of stuff that you thought was going to be how it is not, and that's pretty true. Like honestly, I do want to get out, and I mean mostly for the band, but like it is because of a lot of the nonsense that goes on. So
Yeah. Like everything's like, especially over where we are,
yeah,
it's heavily restricted. It's like this is not the lifestyle kind of want to deal with.
yeah, and you think jumping out of planes and stuff is cool, and honestly I do think it's cool, but like the chance of like getting it, like dude, I've literally been on like last jump I did, which is like maybe almost a month ago now. It was like maybe it was it a month? I don't even remember how long it's been, but yeah, there was two people with concussions that I know of, and a bunch of people that are like, yeah, my ankle, man. Like it's honestly just it's just kind of rough, and it is a part of the job, but it's kind of like, do I really want to continue to roll the dice on seeing if my brain is gonna get fucking CTE, or if like I'm gonna be able to have the ankle that I've lived with all my life, or the knee that I've lived with all my life. You know what I mean? Like, cause that stuff tears, man. That stuff tears and breaks, and once all that stuff is weakened, like it's never really the same. Unless you really saw it, like you go through the therapy and then you make it even stronger than it was before. But it's kind of like you have to go through so much work for that. And it just seems like I only did it because I broke my shit, or I fucking tore it, you know? So, I don't know, man. Dylan, what is your, so kind of moving on to the next topic. And I guess this might have to be the last one because we only got like 15 minutes before we end off. And
One.
oh, what's up?
I'm sorry, I didn't want to interrupt you guys. You were about to
Oh my
I-
goodness.
I've been listening. It's been really interesting.
Butter.
Learning a lot.
Butter.
Here's
Butter.
what's going on.
Butter.
Hey,
It has been so long, buddy. How
oh
are
my
you?
God. I barely recognized your voice when you started talking. I had to look at the name. Oh my God.
How the hell are you, buddy?
I'm doing well. Doing well.
Yeah, what you been up to? Tell me. What you been up to?
Cool. Just school and working in the summer. That's really it.
Fucking
School,
lame,
school,
dude.
school.
Go
I'm
jump out of a
fine with
fucking
school.
plane. Be a cool guy like us, right? Right, Dylan?
I don't care about that. We'll have that again.
Dude, honestly, like I remember when we were little and we'd go around for Halloween and you'd get the little toy of the soldier with his fucking little parachute, and he has like the rubber band around it.
Yeah.
So when you take off the rubber band and you like spread it out and you throw him off like the roof or something, and he like parachutes down, you know? That's literally what we do. That's exactly us. There's no like pull the chute, bro, pull the chute, unless you're dying, like you're about to fucking die and you have to pull your reserve. That's pretty wild. Dude, I wanted to post. I might send in the chat later. What's it called? A little clip of me and my. I have a video of me jumping, while I was in
Get outta
Poland.
here.
Yeah, while I was
Oh
in
my-
Poland. Like literally, it's just a quick clip of me outside like with my parachute inflated, and I turn the camera back to myself and I go, "This is fucking crazy," and then I go back to it, and it was, dude. I jumped
Oh
from
my
a,
God.
you know, the helicopter with the two. It's like the two. It's not the side one. It's called a Chinook. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's what I
Yeah,
jumped
yeah,
from.
Yeah, come on. That's sick.
Yeah.
That is sick.
So
The big open doors, you just run out.
no,
you
no,
know?
no, no. It's the one where the back kind of just like comes down and there's like a ramp.
Yeah.
It's
yeah,
the
yeah,
one that,
big-
you know, the one in Deadpool 2 that he jumped out
yeah,
of?
yeah.
That's what I jumped out of.
Yeah, that's what I meant. That big ass. Cool.
Yeah, that's what
so
I
cool.
that's what I jumped out of.
Like, I could barely do roller coasters.
Yo,
It's my-
can you
I
can
love
you
it.
do me a favor and move a little bit closer to the mic? You're cutting in and out.
Oh, my bad. I think it might be my thrush.
You're good, dog. Yeah, man, I think I've had, Dylan, how many jumps do you have, buddy?
I think I like 12 or 13.
Yeah, I have like 8 now. No, 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 don't say wow, because there's people that have like 50 to 100.
Well, yeah, that's still.
Yeah, and they fucking broke their backs.
Oh,
on
yeah,
that
they're-
shit.
Supposedly, you gain 3 years each time you jump on your like body. Like your body ages by 3 years each time you jump. So I'm at, Dylan. I mean, I feel like, well, I guess if you get damaged, then that applies. But
Yeah.
I'm chilling. I never really had it too bad. I think I bonked I bonked my brain, but Brilla, you know how many times I bonked my brain. So
Yeah. I mean, you
Well, then once you start jumping with weight on, like. between
oh
your
my
legs,
gosh, you're right. Yeah, sometimes you have to carry your big ass bag between your legs.
backpack, like
Yeah.
40, 50 pounds.
It's like 50 pounds, yeah.
at least
Yeah.
minimum. Sometimes.
And then you gotta walk for like what? What do you think? Like maybe like 3, 4 clicks, which is like maybe 2.5-ish miles.
Jesus.
And that's just to get to your like the spot where everyone's like linking up, and then you have to
Rendezvous point.
yeah, the rendezvous point, and then you have to walk all the way back to and past where you landed to the drop off point, usually, sometimes. Usually. So
You guys are in like superhuman shape. It's ridiculous.
no, I wouldn't say that. I would not say that at all.
You could put 95% of Americans up to that test, and they couldn't complete that. They die.
No, I honestly wouldn't say that.
I would say that. You think the average Joe that working in an office building every
I
day
mean,
is
no, but it's like we've been in for like 2 years, you know, like almost. Like I know, Dylan, you've been in for 2 years now.
Yeah.
you guys are
Never
I'm
really
about to hit my 2 year in November actually, so.
What's up, guys? I'm back, man.
Ah, Montoya, welcome.
What's
Burillo's
up,
on
guys?
with
Sorry,
us.
I took forever. I was working like all day, and I just got home, showered, and eating some mac and cheese.
You're good, dog. You're good. Welcome. We don't actually
Who do
have
we have here?
too much time left, but you know, we're it's been a pretty good stream. Like there's actually a lot, like I have a lot of stuff that a lot of topics, you know, but that'll be for next time. That'll be for next Saturday at 9 o'clock. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Who's Tricky Onions?
You gotta that's Brillo.
I'm
Oh,
here.
what's up, bro?
Guest appearance.
Guest appearance, yeah. Yeah, he's only been here for a little bit, but oh my gosh. But yeah, Brillo. So the coolest things that I have shot. I've shot a Polish AK. That was fun. I've shot a Polish.
What's between like your standard AK that everybody thinks of?
It's kind of the same thing, honestly. I mean, we don't have AKs, so it's kind of like, you know, I don't really have the best. Like this is the difference, but I definitely think compared to our M4, it is whew, the recoil very different. But there's something they have called the Grot, which is a 5.56 weapon they have. That thing, ooh, smooth like butter. Brilliant. I love
Is very smooth
and yeah, and you get a so we have red dots. We call them CCOs, but
Yeah.
they have hollow sights, and those things are nice. Downside, downside is you can so there's the dot, the green dot in the center, and then there's the green ring around it, right?
Yeah.
And the thing is, if you shoot at the dot, right? If you're aiming with the dot, it is 100 to like 150 meters, I think, accurately. But so you have to use the bottom of the ring to try to shoot from like farther than that, and you still have to compensate. So,
You're gonna range all your it's a lot harder.
but I've shot a what is it called? I don't remember if it was the Goose, which is a type of rocket launcher and like anti-tank missile.
Oh no way! You shot some missiles.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. They were like, "Yo, Doc, you want to come over here, shoot this shit?" I was like, "Sure, bro, let's shoot it." I just shot a shotgun for the first time. It was like a breaching shotgun though, so
I love shotgun shooting, like sport play shooting. That shit's so much fun.
that was pretty fun. Um, Shot a lot of pistols. I love pistols. They're fun to shoot.
Yeah.
John Wick up in there, you know. But no, it is pretty hard to be accurate with a pistol. Like you have to hold it pretty right. The fact that I see people like dual wielding it, like their grip strength is literally ungodly. Like you got to be the Rock to shoot a fucking like a M17 or like a like if you're holding it, like even he with a deagle will not be accurate with one hand, I think.
Like, whenever you watch like movies now that have like shooting and guns, I feel like you get like pissed off because it's like so inaccurate.
Not so much. Like John Wick actually did it pretty well. Like
I have seen that John Wick is a very accurate movie.
so like there's one scene in the third movie where he hops in the pool, like he falls into the pool with the dude, and the dude pulls out his rifle and starts firing, and you see the bullet like move like maybe like 2 feet, and then it just sinks. And I'm like, dude, yes. I'm like, wow, he's actually not dying because of physics. Wow, that's awesome, dude.
Never thought about that shooting.
So
How many
Montoya,
girls?
um, so Loesch is at Barillo's right now, so you know,
Those are next.
and then Dylan's here as well.
Brian,
Boogie was making a trip. I think Brian's busy today, um, so yeah, I'm not too sure where he is, but nevertheless though, so the topic that we had, and this is the question I have for you boys, you and Barillo, this is you, and for Montoya, you can, you know what, Barillo, you can go first since you're a guest appearance. Um, so the question was, how do you feel about and/or yeah, how do you feel about either someone going through your phone, whether it's like your girlfriend or just somebody in general, or vice versa? Like, how do you think, like, what do you think about the topic of going through somebody's phone? Tell me about it. Tell me your thoughts on that.
It's a good question. I mean, you get the age old question. If you got nothing to hide, then why can't you show me? But like, if I feel like if I was dating somebody and they're like, let me go through your phone, like I don't trust you. I'll be like if you don't have that kind of like trust with a person, I don't feel like you should even be dating them in the first place.
Yeah,
Because like, I mean, like I'm not like gonna be protective with my phone. Like,
I feel you.
like if I'm driving, I'll be like, here, hand her my phone. No, like, you can do whatever you want. Like play like music or whatever. Doing like so I'm not doing it while I'm driving. Like I have no problem with that shit. But like if you need to go through my phone to get trust, that's not how you get trust.
Nah, but that's the whole point though. They're not gonna ask you.
Oh, where did you come from?
I've been here. Nah,
What do you
listen,
mean?
listen. They're not gonna ask you for your phone, right? They're gonna tell you they're gonna play music on your phone, and then they're gonna go through it. So that's why you have to like think
Where did
subconsciously
you
about any
come
relationship
from?
talk.
Hold on. No, you can't just come in here. You don't
No,
have the talking.
I joined like 30 seconds ago.
You don't have the talking stick, mister.
Man, fuck his talking stick.
Yo, the gang's all here technically. That's wild. Okay. But yeah, Boogie, so it's good to know that you know, your thoughts. So Montoya, what about you? What do you think?
Yeah, if I was, I don't know, if they had to look through my phone or I look through their phone, I mean, if you're hiding stuff, then I guess like you're being protective about it. You don't want them to find out. But I mean, if you're not hiding stuff, then I guess it would be fine to show your phone. But at the same time, like you shouldn't like be looking at my phone if you don't trust me. Like Barillo said, like I don't think you guys should be dating, and I don't know, yeah, something like that, man.
It's like a control thing. It's a little bit too much.
Yeah.
I don't know. What about you, bro?
I'm gonna
You
just
sound
drop the water. I don't think the phone is a part of the relationship, so whatever happens on it is my business.
what?
Mm.
Sorry, boys, I'm back. Yeah, I had to make a call real quick. So, yeah, honestly, I think it's in my personally me again. I said this to the stream, but and to Dylan, but yeah, I think it's a dangerous game. Like again, cool. If you find something, wow. Like congratulations, you saved yourself some time. You can break up and move on
Yeah.
or
Like you can't
fix
be
it.
careful about that.
But then the thing is, if you go in there and shit's like perfectly fine, but you think it's messed up, like let's say she's talking to some dude, but it's like purely plutonic, then like that's on you, and now you're the bad guy, and it's fair. Like you messed up, you broke like that trust. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What if like you find stuff on like her phone, but it was before you guys you started like
Ah,
dating,
dude,
and
that's
it
a
was really,
great
like, recent.
question.
But so would you get mad about it? Like I don't know. I personally like damn like that happened like right before we started dating. And damn.
For sure.
You know, I think that I feel like if you're like going through and it's still there,
It's still
I
there.
don't.
Like they don't get rid of it. But you know how Snapchat like you save the chats and it's there.
Yeah.
Like I know like it was before you guys were dating, but like come on, at least get rid of it or.
Or like,
You know.
And like it's one of those girls with like 130 unread messages on Snap or on
oh
iMessage.
yeah.
And,
Stay away.
oh fuck that shit. Come on.
Nah. If she sends him happy birthday, you better stay away.
She belongs to the streets.
Absolutely.
She's in. Oh my
She wakes
gosh.
up like, "Send me happy birthday." You-
What was that, Brillo? You were cutting out.
I said if a girl with a boyfriend send me happy birthday with like some shit after it, that's like you better relax.
Now the question is, if that was something that was happening to you, would you allow it? It's a speed bump, not a wall.
Yeah. We'll I'll have to plead the fifth until I come across it.
Okay, I feel you. I feel you.
Situation, I guess, so.
All right, well, boys. So we've hit the hour mark actually.
Let's
So,
talk for a little bit more. I just got here. Me and Boo just got here.
all
Let's
right,
talk
you
for a
know
minute.
what? You know what? I got you. I got you. You know, we'll hop on for a little. We can stay on for a little longer.
A little bit longer.
We got a little bit longer. So, um, damn, I wasn't really prepared for this long. I was I was
Come on,
I
you
was
can think
prepared.
yourself.
But no, it's
Slipknot album came out
oh
yesterday.
dude, yeah.
Car,
You were saying
That's my
about
shit on
that.
my car at home. I'm like, wow, music,
What came out?
amazing.
When music came out,
New
Slipknot.
Slipknot.
Yeah,
I saw that on
I gotta
somebody's
listen
story.
to it. I gotta listen to it.
There's some good songs in there.
A couple years.
Yeah, some of them were pretty good.
Oh, you listened to it, Dylan.
No.
Nice. Nice, bro. It's good shit. I gotta listen to it. I gotta listen
Alright,
to
what
it.
about dating apps? What's
Oh my gosh, dude.
Fuck with that
Dating.
shit.
Never start.
I think dating apps. So Brian, I wish Brian was here. He would go on a huge rant. He'd be like, "They're all bad. It's the corporations, bro. It's the corporations, man. They just want your money." So I was pretty interested in how it works, right? Because I'm like, how is it that some people, right? And it could just because you're like super hot or whatever, right? Like on both sides. But like, how is it that somebody who is average, right? Let's say like you're pretty jacked, right? You look good, right? You do cool things, so you have cool photos, right? That make you look good. How is it that an average guy does not even get as close to what those top dogs, like dudes that should be probably like models or chicks that should be models, right? Like, how is it that they don't really get as much, you know? That's always been something I thought about. And I was like, okay, well, let's do some research. And scoured YouTube, scoured you know, just the internet. And I saw that there's this thing where so Tinder specifically will hold on, sorry, I think I just got a message. 1 second, boys.
They're just sketchy nowadays, man.
So I learned that Tinder is a kind of like a what do you call it? It's like a slot machine, right?
More of a
You're a part of a stack, and again, you have to line up with the hopefully you have to like basically just see if you could line up with somebody who feels the same, and you both got to swipe right. As simple as that. But it goes a little bit more than that because it's like, okay, where am I in this stack, right? Because you could be at the fucking bottom, where usually those are the people that once you keep swiping, right? If you're a dude who's addicted to it, right? You'll be swiping and swiping and swiping, and you'll see a chick who's like really hot, but the last like there's no like because now there's like a thing where you could see their activity, like you can see if they were active recently or whatever, or if they're even online right now, and if you swipe on them, your chance of getting it is like pretty low because they probably don't even use the app anymore. You know what I mean? So, but Tinder makes it so you have to stay in there. Like they still keep your profile as long as you don't delete it, so that you're staying on the app. Because the more time on the app, the more it makes you think it's all like a psychological game, bro. It's crazy. They're like,
Like,
okay, the more you're on there, the more you're gonna be like, okay, I got a couple likes. I got maybe let's say like 15 likes, and but I haven't matched with anyone yet. I wonder why. Maybe I'm just not being seen well. So you start changing your photos. You start changing your photos. You're like, damn, I know these are top tier. My friend who's a chick said they're good. My dude who gets a bunch of likes on Tinder and gets a bunch of matches and goes out with and like has hookups and stuff. He's saying these are good. And then eventually you'll be so in your head that you're like, okay, you know what? Let me just buy it. Right? I'll buy it. And then you get more matches. You get a couple more, right? You get some messages here and there that go nowhere. So now you're like, shit, what do I do? You know what? Let me buy the premium. You buy the premium, right? Or whatever. I don't know what it's called, but like what is it, like platinum or yeah, the platinum. The gold, the platinum or whatever, and
yeah,
you
that's
buy
like
that.
pay to win, Alan, and like you
It
just put
yeah,
money in
it
that because you
honestly
get
is
paid.
like a pay to win. But the thing is, there's other things that go into it. So it's also about your swipes. So on one of the YouTube videos I watched, it said like you want to be, at least for guys. I don't know how it is for girls really, but for guys to be seen more, you want to be a part of the top like 30% or top 20%. And the way to do that is by like you have to like really really watch what you're swiping on. You can't just swipe on
Just
whoever.
Joe. Sorry, Alan. Sorry to interrupt, but I'm gonna be bouncing because things are getting rowdy here. So
I got you. It's been good having you. Tell Barillo if he's not listening or watching right now. I hope he's doing well, and hopefully he could actually hop on stream like with us next time. I really enjoy whenever we get all the boys in for the podcast because we get a lot of you know we get a lot more insight on other people's thoughts. So
Yes, sir.
all right, man.
it was a good talk.
I'll catch you later. Okay.
Yeah,
Jake,
man.
sorry guys.
Hopefully you watch the
I'll talk
stream,
to you
boys.
whenever.
Yeah.
Yep.
Tune
Peace out,
in.
Joe. Have a good one.
Later.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
That's gonna be the meme of the channel. We just
Alan, you have that? There's a clip of you saying, "What's up, guys? Smash that!" Like, share it, Alan, please.
Oh my gosh, that's beautiful.
Put
Hey
that on the
guys,
intro,
what's
the
up?
cover.
Don't forget to like, comment, and slap that subscribe button. And then I slap my face.
Also, like, slap the bass, and then, like, the bed.
Or maybe I'll be an idiot and I'll I'll pluck it instead. Like just completely mess it up.
Just for the joke. Yo, speaking of that, how do you think of the cover, guys? You guys think it's cool?
Yeah, what was your insight on the cover, Boogie? Oh, is he still in here? I don't know. Let's take a look.
So I forgot I had push to talk on.
Yeah, so what did you guys think of the cover?
I didn't see it yet.
Oh, all right. I know
When
you
you
was
both
I know
put
you
it
was
as a
doing stuff.
reel,
Yeah.
you put like this like weird filter. I don't know if that's gonna like interfere with people being like, oh, it's weird.
I don't
can't
know.
watch
Like that was I thought it
it
was
was a cool
cool.
filter. Don't get me
It
wrong.
said
Don't
no
get
no
me
no no
wrong.
no. Like the thing was I was looking through and I was working on things for like an hour because I was just like like I took my meds so I was like, you know what? Let's take a look at this shit. And I'm I'm looking and it was one of the ones that was like trending. So I was like, well, I mean if it's trending, like that's probably like gonna maybe help or something.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, well, I don't really care if it is or isn't trending, but I guess it's like a little bit of a bonus because then other people have been like kind of moving more towards that. And it is the one that I posted, I was like, I thought it fit the song really well. because you know the song is
Uh,
like really like you're supposed to like have nostalgia and like that is like the emotion that it sells. It sells like nostalgic feelings and kind of like that dream or like that crazy dream of you thinking that you're with, let's say, your girl, and you guys are singing bebopping down the street in your car and vibing the music, you know what I mean? And you guys just that just never ends. That's like supposed to be the thought of the song. um and guys, if you've made it this far in the stream, don't forget to check out the newest
but
video.
I don't know, the character came out pretty cool. I like the one that you did with the one we're side by side, the horizontal one.
Yeah, yeah.
Actually,
Speaking
I
of,
mean, I'm gonna upload it on YouTube and get that shit going.
yeah,
Did
speaking
you upload it on
once
TikTok
the
or not?
yeah, I did upload it to TikTok. It's a little bit different. I made it a little bit sparkly because I thought it was cool. So
Oh, let me see on
that one was
TikTok.
also a trending one. So not like I'm really trying to hit the trending ones, but yeah. Um, boys, so I think we're moving in a good step with the music stuff, honestly. I think we're really getting together, trying to communicate more, which is,
Alan, are you sure
in
that
my
the
opinion,
control
really
isn't
good.
too distorted? I'm
No,
sorry.
I loved it. I loved how it sounded because I know that you always love playing with distortion, and I think that's like good because that means you're building your sound. You
Yeah.
know, personally, I
She
really
put
like it.
distortion, and then she was like, "Oh yeah, that's too much distortion. Everyone doesn't sound like that." Like, I don't care. It's our
Is
cover.
that
Go
what
ahead.
somebody said?
Yeah.
Oh,
At
that's
work.
silly.
I know. Go fuck yourself.
Oh, yeah, literally go like, bro, that's not really like that's how music is. You're supposed to
I know.
express
Like,
yourself.
it's too distorted.
Who said that, bro? Who said that? Let's give him a fight.
The girl
Let's.
that was.
Oh, at work.
Yeah, my work.
Oh, I
Too
love
distorted.
that guy, bro. Like,
I'm just giving my opinion.
I
Shut
mean, like, again, she could think what she wants, but she also needs to understand that.
We know more about music and.
I wouldn't even go into that. It's just like, it's our like expression of how we feel towards the song and what we think is really good for the song. You don't have to completely do the song. Like, you can't copy somebody's thing. You know what I mean? That's not what a cover is about. A cover is about kind of
Your version
some.
of playing the song.
I mean, like in some terms, yeah, like how Weezer did it with Metallica's song, Enter Sandman. But like, you know, you can put some small things or your taste into it as long as you're not changing the fucking entire song and just stealing their beats and their riffs and stuff. That's what makes it terrible. That's what makes it, you know, trashy. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's when you're being a fucking asshole, bro. But I don't know. I like how we do things. I think we move in a really good direction when it comes to like trying to pick what sounds we do. And I think it really helps us. And when we all link back up in about after our training arc, after our training arc, when we all link back up and start doing shows and start doing things, I think we're gonna be really well off because we're starting to find how we like to sound. Like I've come to know that my bass, personally, I like the sound of having a pick, even though I don't like playing with a pick. But the tone is so different, and the ability to just attack a string on a downstroke is just so much more different than just alternating plucking on a on just with your hand. Um, so yeah, like I mean, and also coming from like a punk and like kind of rock background, you know, I never
Yeah.
really knew until like now that the only one that I know, or the only couple people that I know who pluck Les Claypool from Primus, Flea, obviously the Peppers, and Roberto from from Metallica, now Metallica. But like I never knew that like Mike from Green Day, I didn't know that he used a pick until like I really watched him and I like listened to him and like really watched the music videos because I would always watch it but I wouldn't like analyze it, you know what I mean? So
I'm gonna save the video and I'm gonna post it or on my story and like promote it more.
yeah,
So,
man. Make sure you
like,
don't
I like how like in the video like our
yeah,
walls connect, so it looks like it's like a corner of a room and we're both in
really.
the room.
That's
A
kind of
little bit.
cool. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I never really looked at it like in the backgrounds as much.
I mean,
But
dude, we sound really good.
try
Like,
not to. I like how we sound. I think we did a really good job with this one. I'm pretty proud of it. So I think my vocals could have been a little bit better, but I can't be Dave, so you know, I tried my
I want to
best.
give it a try at it too. I feel like I can do a good try at it.
I think you could. I think you could really do a good job. I think you should. Again, well, you are the lead singer, so I'm just taking over for you right now while you're on leave. You're on vacation right now for vocals. You're on vacation right now. You're on break,
But
you know.
I'm always practicing vocals and getting a.
Yeah, of course. Same. You gotta like. That's what music's about, man. Just having fun with it. So. But yeah, try not to post like a super long clip
No,
so that we
I
can
know.
have the content where it
Maybe
should
like the
be, you
best
know what I
part,
mean?
like the chorus or like the they're going into the interlude of the song.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's a good idea.
I love how like
Um,
our hand like moves up and down the fretboard like you and me do at the same time and like
yeah, it's really interesting to see how like I mean like that's how it's supposed to be,
I
but
know,
like
but like when we're
when you
doing
see
it,
it
like
side to side, like it's sick. You know, because it's always whenever they make a music video, they like cutting back and forth to each person and giving them their own time in the spotlight. So, you know, um,
yeah.
but yeah. Montoya, by the way, I don't know if I told you, but I got a new tat. So
Wow, really?
I
Very
did.
nice.
I'm gonna send it in our chat. Um, but yeah, it's it's gonna be a good time.
Very nice.
Um, let's check the time. Let's see what time it is. It's 10:17, boys.
But
Um,
yeah, like for real though, I was asking like because this is kind of like relatable for me. Like I've seen stuff
what you talking about?
on this girl's phone and like she
Really?
had like a couple of, like guys like she used to talk to and I'm sorry to say it, but I think she belong in the streets a little bit. So I don't want to commit.
The
I'm
way you say
curious.
the way you say that though. I mean, I guess she just belongs to the streets a little bit, you know? She just put it out on the corner, you know, just
I'm being
have it
honest.
have it with the little sign out there, you know?
$1.
One $1.
$1 for boy.
Oh, dude, what movie was that in? Oh my
I
gosh.
remember there's a scene from Ted. He's like, I'm gonna have to going back to my night job, and it shows Ted wearing like a
Dude, Seth
I forgot.
MacFarlane's a clown, bro. He's
I know,
good.
he's killing it.
He is, man.
So, there you
Man,
go.
I feel bad that you're dealing with that right now.
Yeah,
It's
I
such
know.
like I feel like it's pretty common. Like it's honestly
It
a
really
common
is.
thing.
I think a lot of girls they're just immature. There's a lot of immature girls in my.
I think dudes
What
are
I've noticed.
fucking stupid though. I think so many dudes are like just no,
Yeah,
I
there
can't
are
say
always
that,
that.
but I think they're really like I think it's honestly like from what I've seen and what I've like from my friends that are girls, and they'll tell me about all the dudes or like that they've been talking with or like they'll talk about. They're like it's pretty bad on both sides. Sad to say, but you know sometimes you find a diamond in the rough, and then you have a little Tom Brady of your own.
Yeah, true.
You have a little killer. She's
Are we
a
allowed to
beast, you
mention
know.
names in this stream or no?
I think it's best not to. Let's
I
we'll
want
go
to
with Joe and Jane. We'll go with Joe and Jane if we got to refer to if we're telling a story, you know.
But we know this person, and like, how am I supposed to tell you? How are you supposed to know who I'm talking about? Unless I give detail about it, then I might give.
I mean, there's always the chat. You could always just drop it in Discord. We are on Discord.
I guess. Is it even worth mentioning?
Maybe it's best to talk about it during the next stream. We'll get a little
Absolutely.
more into it during the next stream. We're pretty long on this one so far, honestly. We're about an hour 20.
I wish more people that we knew were watching at the moment. Like,
I
I
mean,
don't know.
it is what it is. I eventually people will hop on with us, and if they don't want to, don't want to. Just here for it's here for the fun, boys. So just here to chat, catch up with each other, man, and then just vibe. That's what this is all about. You can't hear it, but if you check the stream, I actually have some like pretty chill music on right now. Yeah, I got some I got some, what do I have? I have synth wave on right now. It's pretty fun. I got the synth wave on right now. Honestly, like man, I always we gotta be on time next time, boys. A little bit better, so that we could really dive into things more. Don't forget though, like it's always gonna be like I want to keep it always at 9
I'm not
o'clock
working. I'm
on
not working.
Saturday.
Like I'm not working on weekends anymore. Like I'm just gonna like stay at school
Good.
probably and have the boys come over the weekend.
Yeah, you should. Yeah, definitely. You
I
should.
just wanted to make some money. I was a little desperate for money because I hate when that happens.
Don't worry, that won't be an issue soon enough. Just
Yeah,
give it 2
dress up-
years after the training arc,
yeah. After that, I don't have to dress up as a prostitute.
Yeah, just become a stripper, buddy. Hey,
Oh,
man.
yeah, like,
Being a male stripper is actually kind of worse than being a female stripper, so
I've heard about that. Yeah. Your girls just have a fucking easy pass in life. Like they get like so many people. Like they get so much attention because guys are just more get desperate than girls would be for guys. I don't know. Or
I
maybe
honestly,
they're the same, but girls hide it more because they don't want to show how like they don't want to show it.
that's a pretty interesting topic and opinion, buddy.
From my
But I
opinion,
don't know.
from what I've seen, I feel like girls are horny as much as guys, or even more.
Oh,
But
dude.
they hide it more.
Yeah,
They
dude, that's
hide it.
all
That's
on what's it called? Big Mouth talked about it.
Big mouth.
Like the show on Netflix.
Oh, okay.
Oh no. Oh no. It says I have no data. Oh, never mind. Excellent connection. Brilliant. Yeah. I am
Yeah,
hoping that
it's weird. Like these girls, man, are just tripping out and have to deal with this shit. And, I don't know. How's your life doing, Alan?
it's been a minute. It's been a minute. I think, hey, so we're kind of heading over the time right now. So
Okay, yeah, we can.
so we're gonna have to end it here, buddy. I'm sorry. But we could obviously talk off stream, but right now it's time to say goodbye to the people. The 8 views that we have.
8 views?
We do have 8 views.
Oh,
Yeah, sick, right? Wow, so cool. But anyways, yeah. Montoya, hopefully next time you can
Wait,
you can come in a little bit quicker.
did you put a picture of me and Ducky?
Yeah, that's the thumbnail. That's us. Isn't it brilliant? I love it.
So good.
Anyways, but yeah, dude, we gotta start ending it off. So, do you have any closing thoughts, Dylan?
Not really.
Dylan, I know you're SBD, silent but Dylan, but I'm glad you actually try to make it to this. Montoya, do you have any closing thoughts?
I mean, we're all pushing through. Like we all have stuff to talk about. We'll talk about a lot more stuff next stream.
Of course. Next
We're gonna-
podcast.
we're
Next
gonna-
podcast on Lake Laps.
Yes, we're
I
gonna
can't
all
wait till we
do
actually have a
what
lake lap.
We're all gonna do what we're all doing, man. We're just gonna keep pulling through. You got your army stuff. I got my school. We're all doing what we need to do.
Yeah, man.
And
You
I
preach,
just think,
brother.
we all get through it, bro. Like even through like the hard times that we.
Oh, we
that
will.
always-
It's gonna
I
work
know
out in the
there's
end.
some days that are just shit, and you just feel like you want to give up, and you just want to like just stop and just not do it anymore.
Yeah,
But
man.
Just gotta keep going, man. It'll be worth it at the end, and it'll get better like it always does. And yeah, man.
Yeah.
Fun run, man.
I'm down. I'm down. But anyways, that was good, man. That hit my soul. Hit my soul, man.
Yeah, man.
You're preaching. I love it.
I see it from my heart, man. I see
Yeah,
it from my
man.
heart.
Being genuine, man. It's good. Anyways,
love it.
guys, for anybody that was watching or anyone that's been watching or have been with us, it's been much appreciated. Thanks for all the support. And yeah, we're gonna be ending it here. Try to catch us in the next stream. And as always, more to come.
More to come.
Brilliant.